Billboard Music
Yes,
Awards.
it was on last night.
On last night. If you missed it, big night in music. Drake was there. Miley Cyrus performed. Nicki Minaj was there. But the highlights we want to talk about first, Celine Dion.
Yes.
She sung her biggest song, the biggest song of her career, My Heart Will Go On. She had the big puffy sleeves, the long white gown, and it was a really good performance. We were watching it before we started to tape.
And she sounds exactly the same.
So
She
good.
does, and looks amazing.
Looks amazing. And never missed a beat. You see a lot of singers over the years that kind of lose their voice, fall off a little bit.
Her voice is
Again, you
exactly
can't-
the same.
Yeah, it's hard to keep those vocal cords. Like Michelle said, her voice is exactly the same. And she did that stint in Vegas. Is she still there?
I think she is still there.
So
That's my
Celine
guess.
Dion, she's just a treasure, and it was a good moment.
And the movie
yeah.
Titanic did come out. We were talking about this before, Camelia, in 1997.
Ha.
So it is the 20-year anniversary of the film. So I think that's why they had her perform last night. But I mean, that woman is just so classy. We know after her husband died a few years ago, you know, she changed a little bit. And I think people were seeing different sides of her, some good, some bad. But to see her come out in this way and to look so elegant and the pure white color, I mean, it was just a really shining moment for her. So it was cool to see.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
And after listening to this performance, it makes me want to watch the movie again.
I know.
Girl, they
Right?
show it every week on cable. On
That's
replay.
true.
It's
That
such a
is
good
true.
movie. It still holds up too. Some movies don't age well, and it really
This
did
one
age well.
still does really
and
well.
the song aged well, because some songs.
So
are like,
what I want to know is, when you watched Titanic, did you know already that Jack was going to die? Because
No.
what happened? Let me tell you what happened to me. The movie was ruined for me. We went to the theater. I remember I was a little bit younger, and I didn't want anyone to tell me how it was going to end, and I just wanted to go in and watch it and be surprised. We sit down, and then my friend who was with me goes, "Too bad Jack dies at the end,
See?
huh?" And then I go,
Friendship
"What?
over.
He dies 3 hours later, of course, because the movie's
Yes,
so
it's
long.
so
I'm
long.
sitting there and I know he's gonna die.
Yeah, no, that's a bad friend.
And that was before social media, so
Yes.
he totally ruined it.
I know.
Yeah, that was awful.
Or your friend did.
Bad
Yeah.
moment for me.
Yeah.
But the movie's amazing. Celine Dion's amazing.
She's
Yes.
amazing.
Just a side story.
Also, the big moment, Cher came back
Yes.
to perform.
Wow, she
She's
looked
71 years old. Performed, had an amazing performance. Dancers, lights, traditional, classic Cher.
Yeah.
Her hit song,
Hit
Do You Believe in
song,
Life After Love? So good.
It was a good moment, and we watched that again, and everybody was just jamming out. Because the thing about artists, especially from Cher's generation, you forget how great they were.
Yeah.
We weren't around to experience Cher. We kind of got Cher on the back end when
Yeah.
she started doing movies like Moonstruck and The Mask.
A little bit after Sonny and
after
Cher.
that, Sonny
Yeah.
and Cher. But just to see her back on stage, you kind of feel like you get a little bit of the old Cher. And right there on the screen, we have pictures. Cher. This is the thing about Cher. People
That's
are like,
her?
she looks so good. Cher always looked good.
Look at her.
Look at her back in the
Wow.
70s. Cher was always a boss, as we like to say. Cher was a boss.
Yeah.
So, to me, I wasn't surprised that she still looks so great, because people forget again, Cher used to be out here killing it. The
Yeah.
gown, she was always known
Yeah.
for her gown.
For
and the
71
long
years
dark
old,
hair.
she looks good.
And Elle Loy, good morning to you. Elle says Cher stole the show. 71 years old and still amazing. Yes, agree. Kimberly Morgan, I totally agree. Elle, she looked amazing. She really did. And I had a chance to see her live in Reno a couple of years ago. And that woman has so much energy. I remember my mom and I went together, and Mom goes, "How is she still doing this on the stage?" I mean, she carried a show. I think it was almost more than 2 hours, if I remember right. And she was just pulling the energy the whole time, and it's so impressive. So anyone out there who says, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm too old for this," look at this woman. I'm sure she's got a ton of money and a lot of help from personal trainers to keep in shape. But still,
She's a true performer. The award that she won last night, and the fact that she's still performing the song and still looks that way.
yeah, yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it
amazing.
was
Setting the bar
amazing.
high.
It's amazing. Hopefully, we can see more of Cher. Not sure if she has any string of concerts on the way, but I wouldn't mind seeing Cher on the road.
Yeah.
Again. And at this point, she got the buzz going. Usually when people do big award shows, it's to gear us up for something. It's to kind of get the buzz back going around. So Cher, I don't know if you're watching it. You're probably not, girl. But if you are,
wants to
should be.
perform.
are you going to be at Golden One Center? Because
Right.
if so, we are there.
We're all
Right.
getting tickets, absolutely. And yeah, we're seeing a couple people. Lance Cordoza, good morning to you. Good morning, ladies. Cher was amazing. We agree. Kimberly said, I love the movie Burlesque.
She was in it. It was great. I love the movie too.
yeah,
I will
the
have.
movie,
Yeah, I really liked it. It was with Christina
good.
Aguilera. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. It was awesome.
That's right. I forgot about that. Rachel Gutierrez, good morning to you. Rachel says, I wish I looked like Cher. She is awesome. I think we all can say that woman is spot on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Golden
Also,
star.
Sorry to mean to cut you off.
Keep going.
And our love for Cher.
Yeah.
Drake also was the top winner for the night. He
Yes.
took home 13 Billboard
That's a
awards.
lot.
That's
He
a
couldn't
lot.
even hold it.
He beat out Adele's record. She at one point was the biggest winning artist in one night, but now Drake has won it. He got like top male artist, top rap artist. He won.
So basically, every single
He
category.
won every category
Right.
pretty much. Other winners like Beyonce, Blake Shelton won. So there were a lot of winners, but Drake was the man of the hour. And the conversation comes up a little bit. Walt was here asking, what category is Drake considered? Because we know he's a rap artist, but a lot of people don't know that Drake is a rapper. They just know him from pop songs like One Dance.
Right.
And
doing things with other artists, too.
Yeah, other
the
artists.
collaborations.
Well, it's one of those things where you start off with one genre, then you go to another one, and then after a while, they all start to mesh together.
Yeah.
So he has those songs that kind of blanket a bunch of categories.
Yeah.
And musically, Drake, I've been following Drake since he came out. And Drake, yes, he's a rapper. The thing about Drake is, though, when he does do pop songs, people don't like to consider them pop songs. So the fact that he won so many awards at the Billboard Music Awards, this is probably one of the only award shows, this and American Music Awards, where he is nominated in other categories besides hip hop and R&B, and he wins.
Yeah.
Because like One Dance was a pop song. There was an issue with the Grammys where they didn't put that in as a pop category. So that's one of the big things about this award show. And he did boycott the Grammys. He didn't go.
That's right.
He didn't go.
You know, it's such an interesting problem to have. We were showing him going across the red carpet after and kind of, you know, posing for the publicity shots and everything. And he had all these awards, couldn't even carry them all out. And I just wonder, you know, kind of like the Taylor Swift thing. I know he kind of crosses a few genres. Taylor Swift started in country, moved to pop. And, you know, I wonder if at some point he's going to try to really hone in on one side, or if he's going to keep collaborating with all these artists and spreading his wings. I think that's kind of the current artists, you know, situation, is that they're trying to be relevant on multiple platforms along multiple genres now.
You kind of have to be, though, with everyone streaming music. You want to make sure that you appeal to everyone.
And get your music out there on all these different platforms too.
And it just seems like musically that's just who he is. Like if you look at other hip hop artists, like a Kendrick Lamar isn't going to be as far reaching as a Drake, but we don't expect that from him. People expect this from Drake now because he's put out so many hits in every genre. I wouldn't be surprised if Drake came out with a couple country songs. We saw Beyonce do it last year with a song on Lemonade. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him and Blake Shelton teaming up and he did a country. Nelly did it. So, I mean, you know, we'll see.
That's right. Nelly did do it.
He
Well,
did.
let us know if you did or didn't watch. Maybe,
Nelly.
Camelia, help us with the top 3 performances people should see. I know Nicki Minaj performed for, 9 minutes?
And that's like nothing, though, because if they're on tour, they're performing for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, but at an award show, that's a few
long
songs
time.
in a
That's
row
true.
that you get, you know, that
That's
stage
true.
for, and that's a big deal. And then it's coming out that her and Katy Perry have beef against Taylor Swift.
Oh,
You
wow.
all see that? So they have a new song together, and people are asking what were the lyrics really about.
Oh,
and,
Swish Swish.
And
Yeah.
apparently,
like the song.
apparently they're trying to say no, it wasn't about her, but just some drama, just some pop culture drama for you to look into when you're at the store.
Tea? Ooh.
Tea.
I didn't know about this tea.
I know.